So, as some of you might know, I have a super talented younger brother who recently just came up with a second song with my cousin. And when it came to releasing the song, we wanted to do something cool for it. And so that's where my brother suggested that it might be cool to have me and my girlfriend feature in the song or feature in the music video for the song. Now, my brother is super creative. He's a musician, he's a singer, and he's been a successful YouTuber. My girlfriend is also a pretty successful YouTuber who's a dancer and a choreographer and quite creative in her own right. Both of these guys have great taste in things as well. So the thought of working with such advanced creatives was actually kind of intimidating for me because I've always felt like I'm not one of those creative types. And I don't know what the reason for that is, but the chance of working with these two was still pretty tempting. And on top of all that, I love the song. So I decided to go for it. So on came the shoot day, and right off the bat, the weather looked a bit dodgy compared to the day when we did the test shoot. We had like a nice clear sky and then like a real beautiful orange sunset. But on this day, it was cloudy and sunny but overcasty kind of at the same time. Also, personally, I found it pretty awkward when we started shooting because trying to act natural with my girlfriend was just something that wasn't coming to me quite naturally. It kept messing with my head. I was almost like talking to myself, kind of being like, don't look weird, don't do this, don't do that. And you can see that in some of the early shots because they end with me just either, trying to like get past that awkwardness by either saying something funny or like doing something stupid, just trying to like go back to what I feel comfortable with. But then eventually I started just focusing on my girlfriend. And then it was like sometimes the camera would just disappear. And so once I forgot about the camera, it was almost as if like I was just hanging it out with my girlfriend on the beach. The problem was that by the time I warmed up, the weather cooled down significantly. We started losing light, the winds picked up. We had no idea of what we were shooting next. The plan of not really having a plan and just winging it was coming back to bite us in the ass. At this point, we had shot the first act, which is the honeymoon phase. Then comes the second act where something goes wrong. And so that's what we had to try and figure out. What is it that's going to go wrong? The thing is, we had no ideas that sounded really good, so we decided to just keep it abstract and just roll along with it, show that something went wrong. But the main part was going to be Act 3, where whatever went wrong gets resolved. Because we hadn't been able to think of exactly what goes wrong, we didn't really have like a solid resolution in mind either. With dying light, super cold weather, us being tired and hungry, we were also running out of ideas of what to do next. Now at this point, it was basically dark. Our feet, our faces, our hands were going numb. There was sand everywhere and we were getting hangry and tired. We still had the most significant part of the shoot left to go and we were quickly running out of battery, both literally and metaphorically. It felt like, one of those group uni projects where you had left stuff right till the end and then like the night before the assignment's due, like you guys are trying to like work it out. But then you hit this point where it's like, fuck, like we're not going to make it. And so at that point, you just decide to kind of give up on it for a bit and just, do something that feels better. And so that's kind of what we did. Once we had some food, we were feeling a little bit more energized. We started talking about, okay, how can we actually resolve this thing? And that's where I jokingly suggested that, maybe the guy could buy the girl an ice cream to make up for whatever it was that went wrong. Initially, we all thought it was a dumb idea and we just laughed at it. But the thing was, it's not like we had many or actually any other ideas. So we actually decided to just go ahead and roll forward with this ice cream idea. And lucky for us, it actually kind of worked, at least in my opinion. On the whole, it was an awesome experience to get to work with my brother and my girlfriend. Do check out the music video and let me know what you thought of our storytelling and my acting. And I'll catch you in the next one.
You ruined it.